26-37. Playing exceptionally newbie. Bro, could we please get a king pawn, man? This is just, it's the unwritten rule of blitz chess. You study an opening, you'll literally never get it. There's just... I guess there's been some agreement to never play king pawn against Birdmaster. Everyone found out that I'm making a course against king pawn, so they're just going to start playing queen pawn every single game. Very frustrating stuff, though. Okay, we'll play knight c6 here. I think maybe d5. Then we could take. We're going to take and play knight e5. This is tricky, though. I have fantastic control of the dark squares. Let's play g5 here. Looks a bit frisky, but honestly, this blockade looks fantastic. Yeah, I got a lot of announcements, though. One announcement I have is that I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a course on the Leningrad. I love the Leningrad, but at the same time, I don't have that many more courses in me. Like, this one E45 course just took so much out of me. I just don't want to spend another 2 years making another course, especially if it's not going to be super creative. So I'm waiting. I still might make another course against Queen Pawn, but I'm going to have to really wait and bide my time to come up with something really revolutionary. Because once you guys start seeing the ideas that I'm recommending in the E45, it will make sense why just going with the Leningrad might not be enough. Like Bird's opening, that course was really revolutionary. Not revolutionary in terms of inventing a new opening, but I found a lot of new ideas in Bird's opening. And then E45 was that pushed the envelope a lot further. It's, y'all are going to see soon. When my courses come out, y'all are going to see. I found a lot of completely new systems against E45. Like, they're completely new ideas against Scotch Gambit, against Ponziani, against Vienna. Pretty much I either re-evaluated and reinvigorated an old forgotten line, and that was maybe in like 20% of the cases, but in like 80%, I just invented a completely new system. So yeah, I'm trying to look for that for Queen Pawn, for a repertoire against Queen Pawn, but the whole problem there is Queen Pawn is much more strategically sound, it's much less aggressive, and so it's much harder to be creative against Queen Pawn. It's deceptively tricky. Let's take here. They want to play f4 and just open up the board. Yeah, this is tricky. I guess I'll just play Queen d6 here. As long as I have a knight on e5, I can't really be worried. Oh, okay, yeah, that was bad. That was definitely bad. And now, worst of all, they're going to be able to kick my knight out with f4. Yikes. Yeah, this is not looking good. And I just went on a tangent for 2 minutes, so I'm also down on time. This is not looking good. Let's play rook e8, though. f4, I'll play queen g6. Honestly, I do have some counterplay here. Yeah, I definitely should not have blundered that pawn, though. It would have been nice if I just didn't blunder that pawn. My knight on e5, I would never have been worse in that position. Queen d4, let's play f6, or actually, let's play c5 first, just to dig into the dark squares a little more. Man should play queen c3 here. Let's play f6. f4, I have knight c6, which is really cool because I'm attacking that bishop. I would love to play knight c6 to install my knight on d4. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's play b5 here. I really need to throw the kitchen sink at him. Takes? Okay, I'm happy to see that. That's fantastic news for us. All right, and checkmate. It's over, pal. It's time to go. Nice, 26-44. Could we please get a king pawn? Please. Okay, I guess we'll go with the Leningrad. Okay, at least this guy is being honorable, and he's playing the mainline Leningrad. And just as I say that, he plays knight d2. Very frustrating stuff here at the moment. Frustrating stuff in the Cabbage Patch. I do remember this line, though. I know this line well. It's bro's unlucky day. He's not going to survive this. Bishop g5, I'll just play, what is it, knight c6 or knight a6? Let's just play knight c6 here. I don't think he's going to last 10 moves in this position. This is a really tough position already because knight f3, I have bishop g4. Also, I have e5, e4. I guess I just have to get my queen off of the pin. There. Should we play h6 here? What else are we going to do? Dude, knight e5 also looks good, but yeah, let's just play queen a5. I have ideas of d4, queen takes c5, knight e5, bishop g4, bishop h3. His position looks really, really bad already. If knight e2, I even have knight e5 threatening knight d3 and knight f3 check. All right, let's go for that. Trying to keep the pressure up. I'm even threatening checkmate with knight f3, king f1, and bishop h3 mate. This is a dangerous position. I guess he has to try knight d4, but then I play bishop g4. Yeah, this position is already close to resignable, it looks like. Like, knight d4, bishop g4. Still got the broken mouse. Knight d4, bishop g4. Queen goes to d2. This looks really, really bad. It looks really bad, but I'm not sure where exactly the win is, though. It would be nice to get the win. There. Should I start by taking on c5? Yeah, let's just take this pawn first. We'll figure out the rest later. Is he going to castle? f4. No, that can't be good. That can't be good, or that shan't be good. Let's play knight f3. Yeah, knight f3 takes, and now I'm threatening queen e3 check. This is just the end of the game. Queen e3 should be game over. Actually, queen e3 isn't game over yet. This is shocking stuff. How is this guy still alive? How is this... Yeah. How has the eagle not soared yet? We'll play bishop e4 here. Queen d2. I'll just retreat to c5. He's still in a lot of trouble here, though. Now I also have ideas of h6 and g5 just to trap the bishop. Because if he ever takes on g5, I'll just trade rooks and then go for checkmate on the king side. Bishop d3, all right. Yeah, let's play h6 here. Just push this bishop around. g5. Yeah, this has to be winning. This has got to be over. It's just got to be time to go. Man takes with the bishop. I'm going to play h5, and look at this. His bishop is just walled in here. Still got my excellent pieces here. They castle queenside. I think I'll just play rook c8 and go for checkmate somehow. Yeah, this position just looks like an unmitigated disaster here. It looks like pure unadulterated trash. All right, should we play d4 here? d4 definitely has to be played at some point. Yeah, let's go for it. It's time to go. If they play bishop f2, I could play rook f8. Or I could even take on c3. Takes. Do I not have a win here? I thought I was winning in this position. Takes, bishop takes. Do I not have a win there? How do I not have a win? Okay, let's just play e5 and just maintain the tension. This is a really tricky position, though. I don't like having to block my bishop like this. Yeah, things are starting to look precarious in the Dragon's Den here. h6, bishop h8. This is looking really precarious. I'm also really up on the clock, though. I think I should definitely win this. Maybe one day we'll get a king pawn. Maybe in another life I can get a king pawn. Let's play bishop... Let's play rook f3 here. What is going on in this position? We got ideas of taking. I'm going to park my king on h7. My king is actually extremely safe here. Just parking it on the color opposite these pawns here. Dude, what is this position? Queen e2, I have rook takes c3. Really, really frisky stuff here at the moment. Okay, takes on c3, queen d8. That's not going to be good. Can I play rook d3? Yeah, let's just play rook d3. I don't even know if this is going to work or not. Oh, I can't take on c3. Okay. Yeah, we have to be careful here. Let's just play king f7. Just get the king out the way. g6, bishop f6. Dude, what is this position here? Man can play bishop h7. I'll take on c3. Okay, we have to take on c3 immediately. There? All right, this is getting really tricky. All right, I just got to flag this guy now. Dude, how are we going to flag him, actually? Let me start by pushing these pawns up. Playing bishop g5. All right, I guess I have to go for the draw here. Is he going to be quick enough? No. No, you got to be kidding me. All right, that's a close one. I chalk that up to bad nerves. Okay, finally we got a king pawn. Fantastic. Please. Bro, please play. Yes. Yes. We're finally getting bird's defense. I've prepped this so much. I literally know everything here. Bro is in the Dragon's Den. c3, d3, yeah. Queen f3, d5. I know all of this. Bro is in for a really tough time. E5 I actually haven't looked at. I haven't looked at E5, frankly. But, no, this should be great for me. Already we have takes. You know what? I really want to go for the attack. We'll just take here and play bishop c5. This looks extremely strong. Queen h4 is going to be really damaging. Notice that king f1, queen h4, queen f3. I could just take the bishop here, among other things. Really, really damaging stuff here. Queen f3, I think also queen takes h2 should be good because queen takes d3. There. That's what bro's going for? I'm going to take here. Give me that pawn. Just going to castle and play f6. Dude, I love bird's defense so much. Bird's defense is just free attacks for free. Rook takes d3. I check here, and checkmate. That's over. b4. I'll just, I'll retreat calmly. He's not going to get any of these pieces out. Yeah, thanks to my d3 pawn, he literally has nothing to develop here. I really want to play d5. Yeah, let's play d5 here. All right, we'll play king d8. Man has no attack to speak of, and my bishop is coming to g4 shortly. Do we have a win here? Let's start by taking. Because takes now? Okay, knight takes. Interesting. Maybe I just got a little too fancy here. I thought that I had a winning attack here. Let's start with h5. I'm going to just clear out to get my rook out via h6 to f6. Yeah, this is really bizarre. Rook h6 is really, really strong here. I think this is over. What could he possibly do? And yeah, thanks to the fact that there's this pawn on c3, he can't play bishop e2 to cover f6. We also have ideas of bishop g4. Yeah, this bishop on a4, bishop on c1, all these pieces are completely useless. We just need to attack quickly. Dude, I love bird's defense so much. This is the second coming of bird's defense. Bird's defense has been left in the trash. It's been left in the dumpster for so long. No one respects it. No one respects it, but it's a very decent system.
Well, we're waiting.
Yeah, man, we're just waiting here. I could wait all day. All right. What are we doing here? This is just over. All right, man really wants to try to hold on here. We just need to dislodge this knight. If we can dislodge this knight, the game should be over. Oh, bishop f6? But bishop f6 doesn't even do anything. Bishop f6, I could just play king e8 or king d7 here. Let's play king e8 to not block this bishop. Knight d5, all right. I'll just get the king out of the way. Man has no attack to speak of. Knight c7? I really like bishop h3. Let's just play for checkmate here. You can have all the pieces you want, pal. All I need is this queen and pawn, and you are going to be getting checkmated. Yeah, it is definitely time to go. We got 2 checkmates here, right? We have 3 checkmates, actually. This one is checkmate. This is also checkmate, and then also queen g2, f2, f1. Also f2 and queen g1. Nice. That was a beautiful game. Y'all can be looking forward to a lot more of stuff like that. That is going to be a mainstay of the channel. I'll be playing Bird's Defense forever. I love Bird's Defense. Dude, Bird's Defense is just crazy. All right, h3 here. This is that keep it simple stuff recommended by Krzysztof Sielecki. We'll play c4 here. We're going to be doing our best to keep it as complicated as possible. As soon as I read the title of that course and I realized what I needed to make the response to, I just knew that I would have to make it as complicated as possible, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to put the pawn on c4. Well, that just blunders. We're just going to take here. And yeah, besides having this phalanx and this phalanx, we're also going for this with g4, g5. Some very nice stuff here. All right, I'm going to keep taking. I'll take all the pawns. Hitting the bishop, forcing him to make a wasteful move. Bishop retreats this way. I think I could just take here. We do need to be a little careful. My structure is in tatters here. Okay, there. No, I'm playing knight b5. We're attacking again. Rook c8, I think I have bishop a3. Dude is definitely in the dragon's den here. Dude, what is going on in this position? Bishop a3 looks really good. Yeah, let's play bishop a3. Let's see where this goes. Really, really weird stuff. There. All right, of course I need to get out of the way of bishop g3. We have something really cool here. We could play queen takes c7. We could also play queen d6. Queen d6 looks really frisky. A lot of these moves look really, really frisky. Castle's queenside would be nice, but that just doesn't work here. Bro, where is the move? Takes, takes, queen d6. I mean, that looks fantastic, but then knight e4, and that looks really frisky. All right, I'm just going to take here. This should be winning. Because rook takes, I have knight d6 and knight b7. Queen takes, I'll just trade. Very, very weird stuff here. There. If I take on d2, they don't have any check. Oh, king takes d2. Look at this. Takes here, there, and then knight check. We got to play king d1 here. All right, we'll play bishop b5, just keeping him tied down. This should be completely winning here. Let's take. So material is now equal. Material is equal, but at the same time, I got me 2 bishops. Man is going to put the knight on e4, though. We got to be a little careful here. Got to be a little careful. Yeah, let's play bishop d3. Just guard this square. It's an unfortunate necessity. I have to trade back one of the bishops for security purposes. Let's play rook e1 here. Man plays rook. Okay, this is looking good. I got the bishop versus the bad knight. I also have a queenside majority. Let's play bishop f8 here. Actually, bishop b2. This is under a lot of pressure. Play king e2 here. Man wants to trade the rooks. I'm happy to trade the rooks. Yeah, I'm not sure that was a good call. Because my bishop, I have a bishop and outside pass pawn here. This should be a relatively simple win. The only thing else on the itinerary would be to try to fix this on a dark square if possible. Let's play g4 here. This is a really bad position already. Yeah, let's play g5 here. Just lock these pawns in. I'm going to try to advance on the queen side next. All right, let's play king d4 here. I just got to invade, you know what I mean? Just got to invade. It's really that simple. Let's play h4. King f5, I'll play king d5. Yeah, having the bishop in this type of situation is so useful. Let's play king e4 here. Pawn is dominating the knight for the moment. We'll play bishop e5. Now, even if they play knight d6, I think that's completely winning. All right, we'll play a4 here, knight c6, bishop c3, keeping the knight as dominated as possible. This is looking excellent. All right, b5 here, getting this pawn rolling. King d6, I'll just play bishop b4, knight f5. I think b6 should win. All right, man really wants to play knight f5 to hold on here. We should put the bishop on f2. Look at that, continuing to just dominate the knight. This is a masterclass in patience and poise. There. Did man have that? All right, I'll just invade. I need to be very careful now not to give up all of these pawns here, right? So after takes, I need to hold on to dear life for this last pawn. I don't see a way off the top of my head for him to get anywhere, though. Yeah, I don't see a way for him to do it. King c7, king f6, okay. Takes, but I just take here now. Look at this. This is so cool. Takes bishop f2. He's not getting in. He's not covering it. And my bishop covers everything on one diagonal. This is an easy win. I'm just going to come down and hunt all these pawns. Nice. That was a good one.
Time to go!